Alright, hello YouTube. I am out here today at Spa Lake in Lewisburg, Kentucky. I think that's where this is. It's local to me, so I haven't been out here since last year, and really it's the first time I've been on the water in about a week or so. I've been busy with work and just life, and it's been raining, and you can see the water's kind of dirty out here today. This is a really big lake. I'm just off in a little cove right now. And today I am trying out some new baits from a local company here. It's this 15-year-old, and he makes baits, and figured I'd get some from him and give him a try. This is a company right there, L&L Lures. I'll link it down below. But I got some of these chartreuse Ned rigs. I got some watermelon lizards. And I picked up a pack of black and blue curly tail worms. So currently, I have one of the little Ned rigs hooked up on my light action here. I had one a minute ago before I started recording, and he jumped and spit the hook, but hopefully I can catch some fish on that. And then over here on my loose speed stick, I have one of these black and blue curly tails hooked up. So gonna do a little fishing, see what we can hook into, if anything. Usually don't have good luck for some reason when I start recording. Guess that's just how it goes. Make a couple casts over here. Throwing this Ned rig around right now. I was worried the chartreuse would be a little too bright, but I've had a couple bites on it. Like I said, I had one. I didn't even know he was on there. I just casted it out, and I was adjusting something, and I went to reel in, and I was like, oh, I got a fish on there. And like I said, though, he jumped out, and if I catch any while I'm not recording, I'll get you guys some videos, or get you guys some pictures to put up at the end of the video. It's a very humid day out here. I think it was 84 today, and it said it felt like 90. We've had a bunch of rain. It rained this morning, and then decided to be nice for the rest of the day. So I figured I'd get out here, try to catch some fish, and especially I haven't been to this lake, and I think since maybe September of last year. So try to get out here and catch some fish. We usually had pretty good luck at this lake. It goes for a good minute. I've never been all the way to the end, but I've been about 3/4 of the way to the end. I think that was maybe 2.5 miles or so. It was a long day, but it's currently like 6 o'clock out here. Yeah, so a little bit later start, but I figured since it's cooling down a little bit now, maybe I'd have a little bit better luck than earlier in the heat of the day. Thought I had a bite. Yep. I hope you guys are enjoying the fishing videos. So that was just something I wanted to try, because I'm always out here fishing, and it's nice to just get out here and enjoy. There's really not that many other people out here. There's a A couple other cars in the parking lot, but I'm the only one in this area. There's probably more people way off in the distance, but I don't feel like paddling that far today. I could definitely come back out here this summer though and go further and maybe hit up a couple other lakes up here in Kentucky. But yeah, just gonna keep on fishing and see what we can catch. Well, I ended up snapping off my Ned rig. So I was throwing around the black and blue worm. Caught this little chunky guy right here. Not a bad little fish. Well, I caught that one and haven't had any more luck yet, but figured I might as well try to do a little slam here, so I switched over to the lizard. And I tied another Ned rig back on. I'm just floating my way through this cove. I've actually never really fished this far back on this cove. I always kind of go out to like the further end of the lake, but like I said, I just didn't feel like going that far today. Casted myself right into a tree. There we go. Got it out. Got some tree gunk on it. That's always fun. I think this chartreuse might be a little too bright for today, but he's got a bunch of other colors on his website. I just figured chartreuse would be a safe bet. Try not to cast into a tree again. I need to invest in a scale for when I do catch fish. I actually see how much they weigh, because sometimes I'm curious and just don't have a scale with me. Paddle over this way just a little bit. So this water's pretty dirty today from all the rain that we've had recently. But caught one, so can't complain. You'd always wish you catch more, but can't complain about getting any in the boat. I'm gonna try to build a mount where I can put my camera back here behind me, so I can get y'all some better angles of stuff. Right now I'm just using my phone and a little tripod, and not exactly the best, but I've been making it work. Yeah, all kinds of gunk right there. Slung it back into myself. I think I'm gonna go over that way. Head over to this other bank over here where it's a little bit more cleaner. A lot of gunk in the water over on this side. Brought a couple other lures with me just in case, so if I don't get anything else, I might tie some of them on and see what happens. I got a little jitterbug that I haven't tried yet. And I got a little arky jig that I tied it on once, but I didn't have any luck on it. And I got a couple other baits with me. But I mostly wanted to try out the stuff I bought. It's always fun trying out new lures. So this lizard over here. Oh. Now, how did that happen? Had a little knot. You gotta love when your line decides to do whatever it wants to do. A lot of trees down at the bottom. Keep hitting them. Think I get a bite and then it's just a tree. I accidentally set the hook on a log earlier. That's why I snapped off my first Ned rig. Had a bite, but didn't take it. This is my other main go-to pole. Besides my light action, it's a Lew's Hank Parker speed stick. What is this? Shimano? I think. Yeah, a Shimano FX 2500. This was a combo that I bought with. It had the Lew's reel on it, but the reel kind of crapped out on me, so I bought this Shimano. I don't really know how I feel about it. Like, it's not terrible, but it doesn't feel as good to me as the Lew's reel did. And I think I got 8-pound mono on here. It's either 8 or 6. I don't remember. It's been a while since I put line on here. But this is usually my main go-to pole for bass fishing. I think it's a 6-foot. So I have a 7-foot Daiwa that I use sometimes, but not a whole lot. Especially if I'm going to the river or something. All those low-hanging trees, I like having a shorter pole. I need to get a heavy pole though for some of my bigger lures I got. I got like a 2-ounce swim bait, and I got some really giant curly tail grubs for if I'm going down below the dam or going to the river sometimes, but I just don't have a pole that can handle them. Or well, a pole that can handle them really well. Almost got hung up. Oh, yeah. I think I might switch to a couple different lures. See if I can catch any more before I leave. It's starting to get a little cloudy and dark out here, and don't have too much daylight left. If I had my light with me, I'd stay out a little bit later, but this lake is sort of out in the middle of nowhere. It's down a gravel road, then you go up a really sketchy little gravel hill into a parking lot, and yeah, like I said, I'm gonna come back out here more this summer. It's my local lake, so usually if I go fishing in Kentucky, it'll be up here. I'm also probably gonna go to Lake Malone and possibly Lake Barkley this year. I'm not 100% sure yet. It just depends on where I get out to. Well, I ain't really had any more luck. I'm starting to head back to the boat ramp. I'm gonna throw a couple more casts on my way up there, and if I hook into anything, I'll post some pictures at the end. But this weekend I'm going to Gatlinburg, and I'm gonna take my light action, and I got some trout lures. I'm gonna try a little bit of trout fishing, hopefully. I gotta get a trout stamp. Nope. Nope. Had a bite and it took me into a log, and now I'm hung up. You gotta love when that happens. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do a little trout fishing hopefully this weekend. So look forward to that. But if I end up not being able to go, then I might find some other video to upload. Or maybe just take a break. I've been trying to do weekly uploads, but it's not very easy to get content all the time. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy listening to me talk while I paddle around and fail at catching fish. Like I said, check out L&L Lures. I'll tag his Instagram down in the bio. He's got curly tail worms, Cincos, finesse worms, some crawfish, frogs. He's got some jigs, some crankbaits. Like I say, he's a little 15-year-old kid, so go give him some support. You might find your new favorite lure. Hung up again. Well, I'm gonna go get this taken care of, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.